meet Deb and Marcy and now Jess. This is our lovely little team we have going on here. And yeah, it was awesome because this summer I just like, I was making a big change and I wanted to do a lot of different things in my life. And it's just certain things came at me at certain times. I'm always open to everything. And network marketing just really spoke to me. And meeting Deb and trying some of these amazing products really changed my life. So we're just going to share a quick presentation with you and let you know what we found and what we do and why we do it. So let me just share my screen here. There we go. Perfect. And everyone can see that. Awesome. So as most of you already know, we're with a company called RX, and they've been around for 11 years, right, Deb?
2020.
2020. Perfect. They've been around for 10 years. And what we've gotten into is more of a holistic approach to network marketing, I'm going to say. It's mind, body, and soul. And the way we say that is because of the way we approach the company and like why we're doing what we do. We really want to help people. We're not just looking out there to get people involved in a company and just like leave them on their own. We really want to nurture and build strong leaders and people that really believe in these products. And they kind of speak for themselves when we try them. And also we have a scientific advisory board with Deanna Latson. She's amazing. And Dr. Ginger, actually, tonight she was on a call and she's just, everyone when they talk about these products, they're so passionate about them. And to have a scientific advisory board that actually like goes out and researches efficacious products and stuff like that is just, I think it's unbelievable. I really love it. We do have manufacturing certification, obviously FDA approved, and NSF. I like NSF because they're a third party tester, meaning that any company that makes any type of product can send it to NSF and they test it and they'll write a journal on it and they're not biased. They'll write exactly what they found in the product, if it was good, if it was bad. So it's amazing to have a company show that seal of approval on there. Another thing is the BSCG, certified drug free, means that all of our products can be used by Olympic athletes. And when you try them, you'll see why, because they really work. So RX is a house of brands, which means that we're trying to branch out and have as many different avenues and as many different companies come to us. And we just want a lot of different things that speak to a lot of different people, pretty much. So there's something in our product lineups for everybody, and everyone can have their own experience and really fall in love with one of the products and then offer those products. We're in the $4.2 trillion health and wellness sector. This is the one sector that really spoke to me when I tried the products out. You see that bottle there on the right, Limu, and then there's another product called MOA there, which I'm going to speak about soon. Deb, I love this story about your mother. So I'd love for you to share this about Limu. It helped me right away. It took your mom a little bit of convincing, but what did she find?
A little bit of convincing. I've been in the business for a number of years now and used to do insurance. And so doing her insurance is one thing, but recommending products, she puts her back up because she's been on a chemotherapy type drug for about, I'm going to say 10 years, really, the really tough one. And, but before that, on experimental kind of drugs to help her because of her psoriasis that's all over her body and all over her back mostly. And it's very hard for her to sit, move. She has these bumps on her arms. And my dad started taking this shortly after I started taking it. They're 83 and 85. And he needed a little bit of energy because he's sort of the caretaker in the house to look after mom. And I could see him withering down a little bit. And I said, why don't you give this a try? Taste wise, tropical fruit, see that? Apple, mango, pear, papaya. And it just is a blast of tropical goodness in your mouth. So I knew that they would like that, or he would. And he experienced what I experienced. And I think you did too, Jamie, right? You fell asleep really well the first time you had it. And that's been happening with me as well. And because of the climate that we're in, this was just introduced to us in September, the immune support meant a lot. So I was actually trying to protect them as well with the immune system. And he got great sleeps, and that made me feel better. And then mom felt like she didn't want to try it, and then ended up trying it for, she had sort of some infection on her cheek. And I said, why don't you give that a try? Long story short, she did. Yay! That was good, because without knowing it, oh my gosh, it helped her psoriasis. And it just started, because psoriasis flakes, and she stopped flaking. Then the bumps on her arms started going down. Her back started to decrease in inflammation. And she just kept showing me every time I go see her. She says, look at it now, look at it now, look at it now. Because it's been that way from she was about 62, somewhere in there, when she first broke out with psoriasis. So wow, I'm hoping, I said this last week too, that it keeps going. And when she actually goes in for a visit to her doctor in office, I am hoping that maybe he'll take her off those bad drugs, because it
Nice.
just keeps getting better and better. It's the fucoidin. You may want to talk about fucoidin.
Like it's amazing to hear that story because of how your mom took it for something and it totally fixed another issue of hers, which is
Yeah.
awesome. And like, why not try it, right? And
Yeah.
the Vicodin, it's a seaweed that comes from the middle Pacific, and it grows like 3 feet a day or something ridiculous like that. So it's like super sustainable, and it like the people around the island, they like farm it and stuff like that. So it's helping their industry, and it's just amazing product. And there's lots of doctor journals written on it too for cancer research and stuff. Like none of our products fit, are we don't diagnose or fix anything with our products, but there's a lot of research done on them. Yeah, this, like it says there, immune support, supports joint mobility, scavenges free radicals, increased energy, increased stem cell mobilization, protects the skin, reduces inflammation, and supports better sleep, which the supports better sleep, you can tell right away if it's working or not. So that's awesome. This one is my wonder drug though. This MOA, it literally changed my life. I was, in August, I was on a 1,000 milligram a day, every 12 hours habit. I was at work, and I like, my joints were so painful. I had gout flaming up like every week. And I don't know if anyone's experienced gout, but it's unbelievably painful. And I had to work 13-hour night shifts. So I was taking a lot of Advil to get through it. When I met Deb, I told her I wanted to try all the products that RX had, because that's just how I am. I wanted to try everything. So I got everything and started taking more right away. And I love the flavor. I loved everything about it. I love that there's the mushrooms in it, which is amazing. The lion's mane mushrooms are actually, there's scientific studies that show that it rebuilds neural pathways. They're like super strong, and everything in there is efficacious. So it means that there's the amount that is actually going to do something to us. It's not just sprinkled in there. So I started taking this product, and like when I first got home, I was going down the stairs like a 90-year-old man. I was like, had one hand on the railing, going down the stairs 1 foot at a time, and I was just like, this is me getting old. This is how it is. Like, you know, eventually as I got moving, it'd wear off a little bit, but I'd feel better. But after about 3 weeks of taking this MOA, I, no joke, was like running down the stairs and like jumping down at the bottom of the day. It was like I was a 38-year-old, like I'm supposed to be, because I am 38. So it was pretty amazing to like have that and be like, I'm never going to not take this product ever in my life. I'm never going to be left without it, because I literally just thought that I was going to have to live with like the pain I was going through. So that's my story with this, and everybody has such amazing and different stories. That's the craziest thing, is there's different things in here that are going to work with someone else's body different, because our bodies are also different. We don't really know what they need until we start like introducing stuff to it. So anti-aging, maybe I'm never going to age. Maybe we're going to stay 38 forever. Healthy digestion, immune support, reduce stress, which all of us can handle some reduced stress, improved sleep, brain function, cardiovascular health, and reduced inflammation. So I really love this MOA. Here we have the $204 billion weight loss industry, and there is all 4 of our transformation stories. I, for one, never thought that I would be on a slideshow in my underwear, but that's why I took the pictures.
Neither did we.
So there we go. Marcy has an incredible story I wanted to tell too. The one thing I just went, I go every month to get my measurements done and stuff like that. And I went today, and I was taking the drops during this transformation that I had. And so I went from 29% body fat down to 23% body fat. And then I stopped taking the drops, and something kind of felt weird for like the last 3 weeks, but I was like, whatever. I just didn't have like the desire, the strength, or something was just kind of missing. And then I went today to do my test again. And yeah, I gained 2% body fat, and I'd still been working out and stuff like that. And it was the my cortisol levels, he said, were going up because of like where my fat was getting stored. And these drops are actually made to help control our hormones and our cortisol levels and things like that, and like the B12 vitamins and everything in there, and the ashwagandha. Um, it's just amazing that I already made the decision that I want to get back on the drops again, because I just felt like I needed to. And then everything that was talked about today just kind of like reinforced that. So I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys too today. But Marcy, I would love for you to talk about Slenderize, because you're just so educated on it, and I love how you talk about it.
Thanks, Jamie. Slenderize is probably my favorite product, and I'm so excited that we have another Slenderize challenge coming up on January 3rd. But as Dr. Ginger said today, don't wait till January 3rd to start transforming your body. Get it now. At the very least, it'll help you have one donut or one my favorite squares at Christmas time. I don't even want to talk about them, but you'll just have one instead of 10. So my transformation started, I'm there in the top right-hand corner of the pictures here. Mine started on my wedding day. That is my wedding day on the left-hand side. And about 3 days later, when I saw the pictures, I actually didn't know it was me. I didn't know I had gained so much weight. I lost my mom and my sister, and everybody knows when you have that kind of stress and stuff like that, then you just pack on the weight, or as I did anyways. So a friend of mine told me about the weight loss challenge and these miracle drops or magic drops that came along with this weight loss challenge. And I thought, and I said right away, obviously I need some help here. I'm all in. And when I go all in, I go all in. So all I did is take these drops as recommended and followed the recommended eating plan to the letter. And in 1 month, I lost 30 pounds and 28 inches. And in the end of the challenge, the second month mark, I had lost 42 pounds and 52 inches. And then they called me up and said that I had come in first place in the weight loss challenge. And they were going to put me on Vegas. So that was pretty exciting, but I still wasn't happy. I knew how much more I wanted to lose. So I went back to the gym at that point, and I started training and working out, and started hiking and climbing our beautiful mountain across the lake here. And then the day of the being honored in Las Vegas, I had actually gone to a store in Las Vegas and stepped on the scale to make sure I had made my goal, and I had, and that was 81 pounds and 72 inches lost in 5 months. So that's me on the right, on that stage, or on that rooftop in Las Vegas 5 months later.
Nice.
But the fun didn't stop there, because I hated my my wedding pictures on the left. My wife got down on her knees and asked me to marry her again. That's what we did. We jumped into a limo in the lobby, and we ran away and got married in Las Vegas for the second time. And I absolutely love those wedding pictures.
I love hearing you speak about that. It's so amazing. That's the thing, is there's like, even Deb, how was your transformation? How did you feel?
Well, the feeling is great. I think rebooting your metabolism and balancing your body and your hormones are more key than losing weight, except for when you do lose weight, your self-image and confidence changes. So it's a huge package all in one. Self-confidence, along with energy, along with a new look at life. And I kind of go back to when I was 18. You have different dreams and visions that are all revisited again. And that after you've had children, sometimes you just think that's where you got to stay. That's the lot in life, just keep doing that. But woohoo, it's not. I have this in my arsenal, even if I do have 10 Christmas cookies, which I won't because I'm on the drops because the cravings aren't there. But if I do have 5, Lorna, but if I do, then I know I still have this in my back pocket to be able to help me through New Year's resolutions and things. So thanks for asking me.
Nice. No, I love it. Thanks, Marcy, for sharing. And like Deb, it's nice to have our pictures and showing that we've had our own transformations with this. So I can't wait to get my drops in the mail and start them again. The energy drinks, I actually love these too. They're so good. I haven't gotten some in a while though. It's a huge industry, $55 billion. And it's got that fucoidin in it, that seaweed too. So it's an energy drink that when you drink it, it actually helps you sleep at night. Because the thing about that fucoidin is like when you drink it during the day, it doesn't make you drowsy. It just helps you sleep at night. So you drink the Blue Frog, which has natural caffeine in it and a bunch of other good multivitamin or vitamins and stuff. And then at night you sleep like a baby. So anyone that likes energy drinks, that's their drink. The personal care industry, $250 billion. Marcy, we need to call you back again. I want to hear your toothpaste story. Is she there?
I don't know. Oh, there she is.
Marcy.
I'm unstable, it's telling me.
You need the internet to say that. That's a new age thing.
Yeah. Revive toothpaste has changed my life and my dental visits. Recently, I posted a picture of me kissing my toothpaste, which I got a lot of laughs about. But I tell you, for over 16, 17 years, I have a dental hygienist because I've had highly sensitive teeth. And I was using Sensodyne. Dentist recommended Sensodyne for years and years and years, and it just got worse and worse. So along came this toothpaste, and I heard that it can actually do dental repair, but I was skeptical. But I didn't mind the taste, and I noticed you didn't need very much at all. So a tube of toothpaste was lasting me a really long time, and so that in itself, I was saving a ton of money. So I finally found a dentist in town that has this huge sign on the side of their building that says gentle dentistry. And I thought, well, that's my kind of dentist. So I booked an appointment, and then COVID happened and it got canceled. So I'm like, oh, yay, it got canceled. Again, successfully avoiding the hygienist for over 16 years. But they called me when the restrictions lifted and I had to go sit in that chair. And I sat in that chair for 90 minutes while this lady poked, pried, and scraped and sprayed that cold water all over my teeth. And I didn't flinch. It didn't bother me at all. I was absolutely shocked. And she didn't believe me that I haven't seen a hygienist in so long. And I did have one small cavity in the back, but it's minor and it'll be repaired on January 6th or something like that. So a Revive toothpaste is game changer for my dental health and wellness for sure.
Nice. Actually, I wanted to go back. That's amazing. I love that picture. I always love that picture. But there's one product that we don't have on this slideshow that I'm just realizing, and that's probably our flagship product, Elite. And I know there's one person, there's Jess, that's new to the team, that's had an amazing story with that. And I was wondering, Jess, do you want to share a little bit about that product, Elite?
Yeah, so Deb introduced me to Elite just over a year ago. It was November 5th of last year, and I was going through a lot. I was having a really rough day, and she met me in town after I'd gone to the pharmacy to pick up my antidepressants and my anti-anxiety medication, and I found out that my medical benefits had been terminated, which is a whole nother story. But basically, it kind of put me in a position of, how am I going to afford this? It's not working anyways. What's the point? What am I going to do? And Deb said, I have something that I'd like you to try. So I tried it, totally skeptical, thought, no, you know what? I've tried everything, over the counter, behind the counter, all of it. I've done all the things that I need to do to not be anxious. And that's just my life. I'm just an anxious person and I just have to deal with it, is what I thought. After a week, life changing, seriously. Like, I went through day in and day out of having a pit in my stomach, tightness in my chest, panic attacks, driving to work, at work, after work, all the things, all the bad things that you can think of when you get anxious. I had that day in and day out. And after a week, it was starting to dissipate. Within a month, I felt like a brand new person. It was crazy. Like I could not believe it, to the point where I was still in a position of, financially, where am I at? What am I doing? I'm not going to be able to buy this. So I'll just take a break from it, because it was probably all in my head anyways, right? It was probably just a coincidence. And so I didn't have it for a while. And within a few days, I was right back to that feeling of just anxious, fearful, all of it. And so it has changed my life. That's why I'm with this company now. That's 100% why I'm on board, because I believe in the product. And that's just one out of, like you said, we have all these different companies, a product for everybody, but these are tested and tried and true and verified. And I know it works, because I am a completely different person. Like I don't know where I would be, or if I would be here today without that.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing, Jess. That's the first time I've heard that story, and it's super powerful. We're definitely going to have to add that slide in here for you. So you'll have your own special slide, but thanks so much. I'm so glad you took it, and so glad you're part of the team now. So amazing. And someone here has got to have a skincare story. Like it's a huge industry, and there's like people that love this skincare product, and it's just one of those things. There's so many products to try that I don't know. Deb, do you have anything to say about this amazing Lucem product?
Lorna probably does, if she's willing to share. She has nice before and afters, don't you, Lorna? If you're wanting to share.
None of them. Well, I've been using Lucem, but I don't have any before and after pictures yet.
I thought it was you.
Pardon?
I thought that was you, but I can share as well. If that's okay. I just thought maybe it was you, but maybe it's not. Sorry to put you on the spot there.
I can tell you, since we're told not to touch our face during COVID, it's really hard not to with these products.
That's a good point. Lucem is the tallest, narrowest, lighter blue one. And that's the game changer. It's got tons of botanicals, and it makes your older skin look younger pretty quickly. And like you said, using Skincerities too at the end, and the moisturizers and the cleanser. I have not tried the exfoliator, but they are game changing. There's a lot of people enjoying the results of a very spa-like experience, and the price for it is not spa premium. It's nice. A nicer, what's the word for that? A better pricing than in spa price.
Perfect. Well, we'll have to get on that soon then, right? We'll have to try these products out. But
yeah, but for someone who keeps saying to me, look I got something right here, it'd be perfect.
I know, I'm like, I got this stuff under my eyes here. I don't know what's going on, but it's just old age. But yeah, it's pretty amazing though. The one thing is we have a bunch of incentives too in our company, like the loyalty rewards program, and the medical in the States is amazing. Also RX Travel, instead of going to Expedia, we can have people come to us and we can use our own products and get paid on our own travel, which is amazing. And then there's Diamonds, which are a girl's best friend. So of course we have Diamonds where we can make some money off of too and sell them. So I like the incentive perks in our company. Another thing too is we're not trying to like get people to buy something different. There are most people out there that use one or all of these products. And the thing is, some of them are going to Walmart and getting this, or Superstore, or wherever, where the industry is so deregulated that anybody can pretty much sell whatever you want. You can make whatever you want in your bathtub and sell it on the street and do whatever you want with it. And it's just how it is. So with us, we have that huge scientific advisory board, and we know that all these products are high quality and they really work. So how much do people spend on supplements, personal care, clean water, skin care, essential oils? How much do they spend on that a month? All you do is ask if they want to try these products instead. And then you never know, somebody might have some amazing reaction to one of our products. And that's the whole idea, just to get somebody to try it and see. It's like, did one of these products, like, help someone's depression or help their psoriasis, or allow them to walk when they couldn't walk. So it's pretty awesome. Here we've just became joined with New Age, so we're now New Age RX, and that's a big merger between two companies. So the idea here is that RX is thinking huge and thinking big and wanting to just really grow and be one of the biggest network marketing companies in the world. So it's a very exciting time to be part of them. Here is who started it all. It's our co-founders. I had the pleasure of meeting Mark Wilson the other day. He was on the call tonight. He's just, when you speak to these people, you just know that they're in it and they want the people working with them to have all the benefits, and you can really tell they care. I mean, I feel like I'm a good judge of character, and it's just amazing every time they speak that they just want the best for everybody. So I love having a team like this that's driving our company forward. We have a huge market penetration so far in 75 markets worldwide. Right now, we only have low saturation in Canada, and in South America, there's so much potential right now for growth. And RX is just thinking big. Here's some retirement facts. I'm going to let Marcy touch on this one, but every time she talks about it, it's just like, okay, this is the reason to like get a plan B or start doing something on the side. So Marcy, what
Yeah, this one was an eye opener for me because I love to go tropical, and who doesn't? We love to travel to the Dominican Republic, have those nice, beautiful palapases down on the beach. We used to travel there every year, and we were actually looking forward to a trip this year until all of this kind of stuff happened. But when I saw this slide, I realized that, oh my goodness, if we want to continue with the lifestyle that we've grown accustomed to, then we're going to have to think of something else, because I thought that having 88,000 plus invested and stuff like that on top of Canada's retirement plans and what have you, that we were in pretty good shape. But when I saw this and I started doing the math, I realized that we need to have about $5,000 per month to continue living the lifestyle that we love, including traveling to these beautiful tropical places, especially 10 years from now when it's probably twice as expensive as it is now. So that means I would have to have $1.2 million invested, because I will be retiring in 9 months, 17 days and 22 hours. Give or take a couple hours there. So I need $1.2 million invested. I'm nowhere near there. And one of the reasons why I'm with RX.
Amazing. Thanks for shedding some light on that, because it's just a little bit of truth there, right? And like, if we want to retire and live the lives we want, it's like relying on like a pension. Some of us, I mean, I don't have a pension, so I better figure it out now. But here's where it's time to get healthy. Healthy stands for hydrate, eat clean and exercise, accomplish through focus and planning, love being in the moment, purposeful thought, heal through rest and relaxation, and do it your way. I love the love being in the moment and the do it your way. Those two really speak to me. I'm sure everybody kind of has their own little thoughts on that. The one thing here is it's pretty much perfect timing. There's a big push right now for the whole industry as a whole to like grow and get better. There's a lot of strong leaders right now helping this industry because of the timing and because of how perfect it is, because of how everyone saw how the economy shifted there back in March, which nobody saw coming. Nobody saw it all. And I know in my story, I lost all of my income streams in 1 month. Yeah, I thought everything was good. I thought I was diversified enough, and I wasn't. And my next goal was to, how am I going to build a business online that I can do anywhere, that no matter what happens in the economy, I am able to sustain my own economy. That was huge for me. And that's what one of the companies that helped me was RX. And that's why we're here talking today. So the timing couldn't be perfect. They're going to be talking about in the next 10 or 15 years, they're going to be like, you got involved with RX back in 2000. Oh, you were so lucky. Like that's good. That's going to be happening. Like when we were always like, oh, I wish I would have bought that property 20 years ago. Well, now this is that time where it's like, oh, I wish I would have got involved in RX in 2020. It's like perfect timing, work from home, be your own boss, which is amazing. Like I said, I don't like being told what to do. And now nobody tells me what to do. I'm my own boss. I love it. So how do you get started? You pick a pack and have an experience, create your own transformation story, consume the products, and share your exciting results. Just like all of us have. It's just that easy. Here's a couple of packs that you can go through. It's just some way to get started, an easy way to get introduced to our products. Do you know 4 people who want to get healthy, retire, lose weight, make money, or travel? I know people in all of those categories. And it's just about asking the question. If anybody wants to try a product, or if anybody's tired of their job, or anybody wants something a little bit different, that's all we are, is we're an opportunity company, right? And if somebody wants the opportunity, it's we're here to offer that. So it's amazing. I can't wait till things get back to normal a little bit and we can really experience the culture and the fun that RX has to offer. I mean, pictures say 1,000 words, and it looks like everyone's having a great time. And from the people I've met through the company, I know that it's going to be an amazing time when we all get together. And we succeed as a team. And it was Napoleon Hill that said it is literally true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others to succeed. And I know for me, that's the one thing that I want to do in this whole industry, is truly show others how to do it. Truly take others and lead them into success and show them that it's possible, so then they can do it and show somebody else. It's like it's just the sharing and wanting to do good to others. I love the ideas. So that's amazing. Thanks guys so much for coming and checking out some info tonight. Whoever showed you this video is going to get back to you and just have a quick conversation and ask like what you liked, what you didn't like, something interests you, and just, have a talk. So thanks a lot, and we will see you guys later. Cool.